Have you ever heard about a protection spell jar? Well, if not, according to Wicca now, a protection spell jar is a type of Wiccan or pagan spell that includes a jar and ingredients. It helps protect you from all negative or evil spirits or vibes. Today, I will be going over how to make a protection spell jar, what ingredients to use, and what the benefits are of making a protection spell jar. As we start mixing our spell jar, spell jars have many different uses for what you want to do. For example, there are spell jars for like protection, love, money, whatever you can think about. There's probably a spell jar recipe for it. But today we are going over a protection spell jar. According to learned religions, a spell is sealed inside a jar, such as this, to keep the magic concentrated inside of it. Now, in early times, spell jars were normally created to help protect from evil, witchcraft, or sorcery. It normally included sharp objects such as bent nails, like sharp pieces of wood, and sometimes it even included urine from the house owner to have the connection of the house, the land, and the owner. It helped to protect from malicious witchcraft, as stated. This was mostly practiced during the time of Samhain, which could be also counted as Hallows Eve. It was people had created witch bottles to keep evil spirits from entering their house. And to create these spell jars, it would have protection for the family and the house as normal. Now let's get into what we would need for a protection spell jar. So what I have today for the spell jar is rosemary, cinnamon, cloves, caraway, and sage, along with my two crystals, jade and red malachite. Along with this, we also have black candle. Normally, to create a protection spell jar, you would first start with incense to cleanse the bottle. I did this before coming here as I can't have open fire within the building. So normally we would take our crystals and put them inside the spell jar. Unfortunately, this jar is too big for my crystals that I brought today. Along with that, we would put in some rosemary and just put it in the spell jar just like so. And you can use as much rosemary as you would like within, as rosemary is an all-purpose protection herb. Next, we'll have sage, another all-purpose protection herb. And normally with sage, you can also find these in like whole sticks, and you can use that to also like protect and cleanse your house as well, as it is a all-purpose protection herb as well. Next would be the cinnamon. For the cinnamon, it is known to help boost your magical powers, and it enhances the spell. Next will be cloves. Cloves are known to be another all-purpose protection herb, and it is normally used in protection spell jars along with wealth spell jars. That's another common occurrence with it. And then there's also caraway. Caraway is a herb that is known to protect against evil or even negative vibes or spirits. And so obviously the spell jar isn't all the way filled, and that's because you want room for the magic to be more concentrated in. Normally at this point you would seal the jar like so, and you would get black wax. Black wax is also used to seal a lot of the magical contents within your jar. It helps to protect it from the magic releasing. Obviously, I can't melt this black wax today, but normally you would just take your black wax and you would just drip it all over the bottle to keep the magic sealed within. Now, the benefits for a protection spell jar. For the first benefit, it helps to protect you in all cases against negative or even evil entities or spirits. It helps to just make sure that you are safe inside of your house, and even just you can literally keep it on your person if it's as small of a bottle as this. It helps protect you in all stances. Another benefit is it's a good gift for the Christmas season. As Christmas is coming around, there's a lot of people that are getting into witchcraft and like paganism. And more often than not, people can't afford such items such as like crystals or anything, or they just don't have family members that are okay with practicing paganism. So giving them a gift such as this to make sure that they are well protected in like whatever they do, it makes them feel loved and special, and it also helps them have something that they can keep with them to remind them that, oh yeah, I want to practice paganism. And the last one, it is affordable. For all these ingredients, I got the caraway, sage, and cloves for max of $5. And then cinnamon and the rosemary was around $5 as well. So that's roughly $10 for just the herbs. And then for the crystals, I got it for maybe $9 at a crystal shop here in Council Bluffs. And this bottle was only like $2 at like Dollar General, I think. So it is very affordable to be able to do something like this. And it also helps protect you. Today I went over what a protection spell jar is, the ingredients inside of a protection spell jar, and the benefits of a spell jar. Now, you don't have to take anything away from this speech, but if there was one thing to take away, it would be that this would be a great gift for some of your witchy friends, or even something that you can do yourself. Thank you.